Hey guys, I'm Brad from Brad Builds, and today I'm going to teach you how to weld for under 150 bucks.
Learn how to weld from someone who's never welded before.
As you guys might have seen from my last video, the WRX that I'm rebuilding needs some welding. The cost of getting the radiator support welded at a shop would have been a few $100, and then I would have also had to pay for a tow truck because it's not registered yet. So I did a little bit of research and I decided to weld it myself in the comfort of my own garage for under $150. Here's a step-by-step at how to weld at home. We have a hole punch for making really nice clean holes in sheet metal, sanding pads for my die grinder. This is a die grinder, welding wire, welding mask, and most importantly, a welder. Technically, for the price breakdown, this is unneeded because you can just use any sort of drill to make holes. You can just use any sort of sanding paper. I technically don't need the welding mask because the welder comes with one. I got something different because I wanted something that completely covered my face, and this one doesn't. There's one that came with the welder, but this is it. You have to like hold it towards your face.
Well, you weld with one hand.
Yep.
But that's so useless.
So this is technically not in the price either. So the price breakdown is only for the welding wire and the welder, each of which are $16 and $125. This welder does come with its own welding wire, but the reviews on Amazon said to not use it. So we're not gonna use it and we're gonna use the welding wire that we got. Let's set this thing up. This is the spool of welding wire, and we're going to put the spool of welding wire onto the metal shiny thing, and we're going to feed the wire into here. We're going to chop that end off, and we're going to feed it this way so that it goes in, because it'll flow the nicest. Mount this washer back on. We will then loosen up the lock, pull it down, pull up the tensioner, and then push the wire into that tiny blue wire, which we are then going to feed to the bottom of the gun. Now that the wire is fed pretty much to right here, we're going to turn the welder on, press the trigger, and feed it all the way out, and then clip the excess. From every video that I've watched online, when you're welding on metal, all the metal has to be completely clear of anything. So we're gonna clean this up real quick. Now that we have everything set up, let's get dressed to weld. So we have a clamp on to secure the metal. I'll put the ground on the sheet over here. So this welder has one setting. The dial allows you to set the gauge or the thickness of the metal you are welding, and then the welder changes the voltage and the speed of the wire to compensate for the different size. So we're gonna start off at 0.8. If you're below 0.8 on this, the welding wire actually doesn't come out of the gun. So to start off with actually welding, we're just gonna weld a line onto that piece of metal. We're not actually gonna join two pieces of metal just yet, just because I'm not ready for that. And a quick note to anyone who's welding for the first time, you always have to wear a welding mask. If you don't, you can actually burn your retinas. It will make you blind. So wear a welding mask. Look at that. I think we're done here. And that's it for this video. That is just atrocious. Let's tweak these settings. Let's turn this up a bit, because that's obviously just not working. All right, so this is at 1.0. All right, okay. Wow. That is so much better than that. What was happening? Real quick, something I watched in these videos online is that when you're welding, you don't want to go in a straight line down, you almost want to spiral, and that joins the two pieces of metal together the best. Hey, let's turn it up a little bit because I turned it up a little bit and it worked phenomenally better. So let's go to 1.5. That might be too much, we'll see. So the first weld looks like it actually is a lot more solid than the second weld. The second weld is kind of like ashy and bubbly. So let's turn that back down. Let's maybe go to like, if that's 1, let's go like 1.1 or 1.2. I should probably also have a fire extinguisher handy. I feel like I'm gonna burn down the garage. Two types of MIG welding. This is a flux-core MIG welder. It's gasless. Most welders that you see have a tank of gas on the back of them. The reason it has gas is because it seals the metal as it comes out to prevent like oxidation or something. So there's this like cover over the weld, and underneath it is the nice weld. So they're actually, these are not bad, I don't think. To all you welders that are watching this, if you see what I'm doing and you're just laughing in your seat, please comment and tell me what I'm doing wrong. There's obviously nothing better than hearing from a professional. Wow, it's still so much better than this. What was even going on there? Not bad. All right, joining time. So this is my girlfriend, Hope. She has never welded before in her life, and she also wants to learn. So we're gonna see if she has what it takes to weld.
Of course I have what it takes to weld. Is that even a question?
This is, your rounds are too, from what I've seen, your rounds are too slow and your speed is too fast. This was her first attempt, the glob. She just kind of held it there. This was her second attempt. This was her third attempt. This was her fourth attempt. And then this was her fifth attempt, and she just started to get it. I think she got it like right there. Not bad. None of them are bad. This is the worst. Her first weld was at least something. Mine was just, as she called it, rabbit poop. Good job, Hope.
Thank you.
I think we're actually gonna hang this up on the wall. Add some decoration up here. And now that we have run out of space on the test metal, it is time to get some new metal. That's supposed to say bread. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm definitely going to practice a lot more before welding anything on my Subaru. With that being said, I am not a professional. Please make sure you are well equipped for welding, AKA fire extinguisher, well-ventilated area, maybe a professional on hand. I don't know, but don't burn down your house. If you guys are interested in the welder in this video, I will put a link in the description below. This is not a paid promotion, by the way. This is just the cheapest welder on Amazon. So I hope you guys all have a nice day. If you want to watch more videos by me, subscribe to my channel and check out my uploads. I'm currently rebuilding a junkyard Datsun 240C, as well as a totaled Subaru WRX. I'm Brad, and I'll see you guys next time.
How to weld.